I'm thinking I got an AOE crew I can work with. I'm happy. Let's do it. And then I realized, Brains, where's Brains? That little furry haired dude, he practically saved the earth in the last two movies, and we ain't got a Legends class of him. We got a Wheelie. There's Wheelie. Where's Brains? Hasbro, get on it. Let's take a look at a knockoff Hound. He is an Age of Extinction ripoff that I love. Why do I love him? It's because he is bigger. This little guy here, although fantastic looking, was upsized. Don't get me wrong, this guy is the United version, so he has more paint apps. You can see that red stripe on his arm and stuff. I really like that. In fact, there's even a wash on his little missiles there on his arms. When's the last time you've seen a wash on something made by Hasbro? Even the Marvel Legends nowadays don't get washes very often. So like there's a lot of great things about that guy, but he was tiny. He was tiny. So I went to Sir Toys and I grabbed this big bad boy. I will point out too, I've got my little Hound here. Thing with my collection is I always have enjoyed movie bots because I can get them real cheap and I can make my own versions of a G1 movie Hound. I made this guy well before Hound was even announced for AOE. You know, you could have a Ratchet like this in the movies. Instead, we got this Ratchet. I'm not saying change everything, but damn, you know, let's get a white and red Ratchet. So that's kind of why I made that Hound, and I still love that Hound, probably more than any Hound that I have. But let's get him out of here. My main point of this video is to show you the big differences between these two. So if you go get this version of Hound, and I know it's a knockoff, and to some people that's sacrilege, but you will not miss a single thing. Every joint is equally as tight. Every paint app is there. In fact, honestly, for the actual Voyager version, I think there's more paint apps on this guy. He cleans up well. He feels hefty in the hands. His joints are tight. He's fantastic. If you don't have a Hound figure so far from the movie, you need to get this one. Don't waste your time. One more quick look at the group. Obviously, there's some work to be done. Obviously, I'm going to be customizing the heck out of Grimlock there. I'll do a video when that's done. I have a modification and painting to do to Optimus. Do a video when that's done. Leadfoot's painting. He's half done for painting. Do a video when he's done. I'm happy with Crosshair's Bumblebot and Drift here. They're from the United group, so I'm happy with them. I would love if they did an upsize of one of the two deluxe Ratchets. That would be fantastic. Give me a thumbs up if you agree with that, because he's just a bit small. And I'm going to be doing a little painting work on Hound just to make him look a little bit cooler, just to match up with the rest of the boys. So this Hound transforms exactly the same as the Hasbro version, but I'll still do a little cut together montage just to show you that there is no differences, and it actually ends up holding together a little better than the Hasbro version. I like to start by untabbing the shoulders from the mirrors. Then I pull Boss on his arms and tell them where they should be. Simply swivel that arm around. These hips don't lie, so rock them back. And hell, why not pop those wheels out? They'll click in place. So then you got to put the head away. And if you do this wrong, you will get some paint rub on the head. I know the Hasbro version did, and I'm assuming this would as well, because it is kind of a rubbery material. All you really want to do is make sure you're rotating that grill section before you're doing anything. And you should be able to see that grill section start to come forward before you pop the head in. And it should, if you press well, slide right in there. To finish off the legs, let's simply rotate them's feet out and tab her together. No problem. Let's get rid of this chest plate. All you do is fold that back. You obviously have another panel there. Just line her up in place and you'll be ready to go. We're going to swing in these arms now. They kind of overlap with that and fold over the top of this thing. Yada, yada, yada. Basically finagle them into position. That took a bit of work, right? Simply tab everything together. It could take a little bit of finicking. And again, I'm not the type of guy who goes straight off instructions, but I think I've led you in the right direction here, folks. It's really not that big of a deal. Everything tabs together really well. Plastic's really solid. So here's the oversized Hound in his vehicle mode. He's great looking, I think. Don't get me wrong, I love the paint apps. I love the color scheme of this Hasbro United version. I think it looks great, but it's tiny. As you can see, it's absolutely tiny. I'm gonna point out real quickly before I remove him is that they didn't paint the rims on him. Should this vehicle have painted rims? Probably not. Should it have just some black paint on those rims? Yeah, probably it should. This is an Oshkosh marked vehicle. I'll point that out too and get rid of him because I'm going to talk about this guy. This guy has Oshkosh marked on his vehicle. You do have a spearhead marking. That'll come off easily if you don't like that. There's flame decals. Oh, what? Right? Yeah. So you can start to see the KO part of things in this mode. I don't mind the alphanumerics at all. And obviously you can tab on all kinds of these weapons. There we go. Bada boom. So here is the group in alt mode. I think this is the way to go. You can clearly see that Hound in this scenario is much more imposing. I'll quickly throw in the Hasbro version there, and you could see he's quite a bit smaller. He's quite a bit smaller. He looks like a big deluxe. He looks like a Revenge of the Fallen deluxe. He kind of looks like a Ratchet in size. If I level off these wheels, you can see height wise, he's the same as Ratchet. That's sad. That's obviously sad. So you can see why I grabbed this guy, and I think it's so worth it. I think it's gonna make a great crew at the end of the day. So let me know what you think about this. I think it's worthwhile. I'm not a big condoner of KOs and stuff, but this was the most valuable KO I've gotten, and I also grabbed that Grimlock, so hopefully I'll get that customized soon, and I'll be able to show you that too, because he's gonna fit in great, because he's huge. He fits in perfectly. Wish it didn't take so long to make another vid, but I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys soon.